I think the last two movies I had were more like for the heartbreak. I have a lot of heartbreak.
Kind of what it sounded like. Number 3 is Zone of Interest. I'm like, motherfucker.
There will be no arrangement, and you're killing her.
Well, if there can be no arrangement, then we are at an impasse.
I'm afraid so. I can't compete with you physically, and you're no match for my brains.
You're that smart.
Let me put it this way. Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes?
Morons.
Really?
Welcome to Morons Mince Movies. I am your host, Moron Sam Munoz, and I'm here with my fellow morons, Ublester Peñalosa II and Akko, my lovely teddy bear Arturo. Hello, my baby.
What's up, Arturo?
Happy Valentine's Day to all you folks out there.
Yes. Clearly, that's what we're doing today, right?
Yes. Today we are going to be talking about our top 5 favorite movies about love, I guess, or that have a love story.
Sounds
we're going
very erotic.
We have a very loose topic here because
I'm gonna be fucking honest with you guys.
We came up with
this is something that we came up with maybe 8 minutes ago.
Yeah,
roughly 8 minutes ago. It's
classic.
It's 12:30 at night. We've had a few beverages of the sorts, and we're sleep deprived because we both have kids, and we realized this episode will be potentially airing right around Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Or as I like to say, Valentine's Day. So we figured, fuck it, let's do our 5 movies that you would watch
on Valentine's Day for the love story or whatever it might be.
For the love of it.
Yeah. We just and I'm telling you, I came up with this list like 5 minutes ago.
Listen, if there's anything that both of us are experts on, it's love.
Yes.
Because I mean, we're Casanovas, clearly.
Look at us.
I mean, Rico Suave over here.
Yes, I mean, yeah.
It's hard to deny it. So if you wanted to watch these movies on your Valentine's Day, then, you know.
Apologies to Arturo. I know he loves his romantic comedies. And
we haven't actually ran this by him.
Yeah, so.
I'm not going to say anything until he watches the episode. Do you want to say something to him before that? Because
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just apologizing now.
Yes, Arturo, we're sorry, man.
I'm sorry. He's still out with his toothache.
You're a
but the teddy bear is replacing you for today. Yeah. All right. Should we get started?
Let's get right into it, man.
Let's get right into it.
Do you want to paper, scissors, rock to see who goes first?
Let's do it. Ready?
Paper, scissors, rock.
Oh,
yes!
All right, go for it.
Wait, were we fighting for who goes first or who goes second? I don't want to go first. You go first.
No,
you lost.
The winner chooses.
Fine.
Oh, nice. I like that.
I got to go first.
Yep.
All right. Let me look at my list that I just created right now.
That's 2 minutes old.
Oh my God, which one am I gonna go for? Okay, my number 5 is When Harry Met Sally.
Oh shit, a classic.
Yeah.
That movie is way too old for a lot of our viewers and most other viewers out there who are on this platform.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Yes. Oh, no surprise. Did you watch it back in 1993 when it came out?
No, it hasn't. I mean, it hasn't been that long. It's probably been like maybe 6 years since I've seen it, but I have always enjoyed this movie as the love story film. It's a classic love story, and it's also very funny. I
never watched it.
You've never seen it? Seriously?
Nope.
It's actually
I'm a fan
really
of Billy Crystal,
movie.
and I'm a fan of
Meg Ryan. Yes.
But I've never actually gone. I know the movie and I know the scenes. This is
Dude,
where
you
she's
have to watch this.
Yeah, what she's having.
Yeah, she does the whole.
Yeah. No, you don't have to do the sound. Honestly, that's the sound that's gonna haunt. Can you please stop, please? Can you just cut the audio from this mic because that's gonna haunt me for days. Yeah, it's that movie, right? I'll have what she's having.
So if you don't know the premise of the movie, they're actually good friends, and the movie follows them as they're in different relationships, and everybody, and you have friends who are like, how come you never got with Sally? You know, it's like, how come? And they're always like, oh, we're just friends and everything like that. So, and obviously in the end, they finally, get together and whatnot. Spoiler alert. And then there's I'm telling you, it's a really funny movie, and they have these like little cutscenes too where they are interviewing other couples.
Why? For what purpose?
And just it kind of just goes into like
it's kind of weird, man.
The nature of being in a relationship, and how the different things happen and so on, and And it's just a good movie overall. I highly recommend it. And like I said,
it's Rob Reiner. That guy's known for The Princess Bride.
Good movie to watch on Valentine's Day.
I'm going to go with a different movie. I'm going to go with... So this is a movie that I saw not so long ago. It's 500 Days of Summer.
Oh,
it's with,
yeah.
What's his face? He has 3 names. What's his name?
Can I change my list?
What's his name? Jonathan Taylor Thomas. No.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I was so close.
Wait, what was the first one?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
There you go.
From Home Improvement. So, no, it's with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And that movie
and
fucking...
Zooey Deschanel.
And Zooey
Deschanel.
Deschanel.
Yeah.
Just the...
I love this
everything.
fucking movie,
Yep.
actually.
Yep.
And I'm actually pissed that I didn't fucking remember it. I want to change my number 5 to
It's too late.
Days of
It's
Summer.
too late. It's 500 Days of Summer for me, man. Look, if you're spending Valentine's Day with a loved one, it's a great movie. And if you're spending Valentine's Day alone, like I have many years,
It's also a great movie.
it's also a great movie to watch because it leaves you with this feeling of just like,
Love
world,
sucks.
life,
Love hurts.
love hurts, but there's always tomorrow.
You
There's
know what-
always fall.
You know what my favorite scene in this movie is, and it always gives that always makes me smile, is
Yeah.
after they have sex for
And
the
he's
first time,
walking down the
and
street and he's high-fiving everybody.
Yes.
He's like, yeah, man. Everyone's
And
the
he's
mailman's
doing,
like,
it
yo.
turns into a musical and
Yes.
everything.
Yeah, because that's what it feels like.
That is exactly how
Yeah.
I felt the first time I had sex. I'm not even fucking lying.
Oh, man.
And then I can't remember oh my God, the song. I'm drawing a blank on the song that plays over it. Like,
Whoop, there it is.
No, it's not that. God damn it. Whoop, there it is.
Whoop, there it is. No, was it that one? Yeah, this is my number 5. All right, let's move on.
I just love
Come
that
on.
scene.
It's
I
a
love
great
it.
movie, man.
That's
I'm surprised
exactly-
you didn't have it on your list.
Did you break into a musical after you had sex for the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, everyone participated.
As I was telling my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, who I saw this with,
Yeah.
this is exactly how I felt after we had sex.
Yeah,
Because
that's
she was my number 1. So I was
Same.
like, that's
Yeah.
exactly how I felt. Anyways, I love that fucking movie. God damn, I'm so pissed off at myself. Anyways,
I'm gonna continue to piss you off. By the way, I have a kick-ass
I think
list.
I'm telling you, I came up with this list 5 minutes
Me
ago.
too. Shit.
No, you fucking. All right. My number 4 is going to be. Oh, man. God damn it. It's going to be. I'm going to go with La La Land. La La Land, my number 4.
Haven't seen that movie either.
You haven't seen La La Land? Seriously?
No. I knew
This
it was
is
about
another.
jazz.
Another great movie if you are going through heartbreak because it also does
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Spoilers.
I mean,
No, I'm just kidding. I don't care.
it's a love story. Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling play these 2 characters that are both living in LA. She's trying to be an actress. He's trying to be a jazz musician. And they're both like following their dreams, but at this point where they meet, they're kind of struggling. And they find some common ground. They get together, and it kind of just follows them as they sort of try to, figure things out with their lives, but also keeping their relationship and whatnot. And
So
it's
it's a
a
happy
musical.
ending.
And well, I don't want to spoil what happens or anything like that, but it's a musical. It's really great. It breaks your heart, and it really the ending really kind of captures sort of like the what could have been, like what could have been if we would have done this or that type of thing. And the ending is heartbreaking. I love it. Great movie. Highly recommend. Damien Chazelle won the Oscar for this, but for directing.
This movie came out last year, 2 years ago.
No, 2017, 2016.
Oh shit!
2016.
That's been a while. I feel like it was recent.
Dude, you gotta watch. I think you love musicals, right?
I do. I really do. And I've been meaning to watch it. I just honestly haven't gotten around to it.
It's a great.
La La Land felt like 2 years ago. That's
Where
what it feels like.
Is that available for rent at Hollywood Video or
do I
do I have to go to Blockbuster?
It's I'm sure it's on one of the streaming or something. It's got.
I'll check with my Video One Plus.
Great movie.
There's a Video One Plus around the corner.
Should have won the best picture.
My number 4 is it's a bit of a comedic romantic movie, but it's The Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler.
Oh, that's a good
man.
one.
I fucking it's a feel good movie for me. I love it. It's I don't know what else I can say about it. Adam Sandler is still funny in these.
This is when he was still funny.
Yeah,
back in the 90s.
It was an original character, and he was his whole schmick, his whole you
His
know,
spiel.
was still new, so it was fucking dead on. I enjoyed it. Yeah, that's that. I don't know what to say about it, man.
I really like Wedding Singer as well.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
it wouldn't make my
that
top 5.
song that he sings to her on the airplane.
Growing Old with You. Yeah.
Growing Old with You.
I played that song to
you
my wife.
would. You cheesy son of a bitch.
I thought you were gonna talk about this one.
Oh, that's another great one.
Just put a bullet in my head. Yeah. No, man. Great cast. Great score. This is my my number 4.
Great score.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
It doesn't have a score. It's just a bunch of
does.
songs.
That's what a score is.
No, a
This fucking
score.
guy.
There's a soundtrack. There's a difference.
There was multiple songs that were included in this soundtrack. Go on.
Yeah, no, I do want to talk a little bit more about The Wedding Singer because it is one that I hold fondly in my
There you
brain.
go. See that? 2 for 2.
And it is like a nice comfy love story. It's definitely one that you want to see with your significant other. I think the last 2 movies I had were more like for the heartbreak. I have a lot of heartbreak.
That's kind of what it sounded like. Number 3 is Zone of Interest. I'm like, motherfucker.
How did you know? Were you peeking at my list?
I peeked over and I was like, oh shit.
I mean,
all right.
that family, they love each other.
The love that Nazi dog, the German Shepherd, had for his owner, it was just too much. Okay,
right.
so that was mine.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right. So my number 3, I don't want you to look at my list. My number 3 is going to have to be, oh man, God damn it. All right. Forrest Gump. I'm going to go with Forrest Gump.
Damn, I guess that counts. That counts as everything. That counts as a war movie. That counts as an action movie. That counts as a fucking documentary, kind of.
Love, the pure love that Forrest has for Jenny is just something that...
Oh, Arturo, no! Oh, God. Arturo, what have we done?
He couldn't take it anymore. He fucking killed himself.
He did. He just died. He was like, fuck this. I'm out.
These motherfuckers.
Dude, I'm just
Teddy
gonna
bear
die.
can't fucking handle it.
Let's keep it going, dude. No, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. He passed out of the excitement of our list.
All right. So what were we talking about? Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump
Yes.
and his love.
Yes, his love for Jenny.
Ditched him. Came back.
Again,
After.
beautiful love story that
Yes,
ends
so
so beautiful
Yes.
with Jenny's AIDS-stricken death.
Yeah, those. I'm sure. Are you sure Zone of Interest is not on your list? Because if anything, listen. If anything gets your partner happy, it's hey babe, let's watch Forrest Gump tonight.
Yes.
What did you have? What did you have planned for Valentine's Day, sweetie? Well, let me tell you, we're gonna sit down and watch Forrest Gump.
It's candlelight dinner
Yep,
and
candlelight
Forrest
dinner.
Gump, baby.
Popcorn and Forrest Gump.
I mean, honestly, though, the love that Forrest has for Jenny is so pure.
Yeah,
Even
that
though Jenny
is.
treats him like
Fuck.
shit,
Yeah, there's that.
constantly abandons him, he's
Right.
always there for her. Always there for her.
Yes.
And she just fuck it. What?
So
Yeah.
I'm at my number 3
3.
now?
Yeah.
All right. Were you finished with Forrest
I
Gump?
think so.
I know this.
I just-
Look, I'm sorry, I cut you off. I know this movie is really important to you. And
I
to
love
me
this
as well.
movie.
Yeah, I love this movie as well. I think it's by far my top 2.
It's just it makes me cry a lot because I think it's so beautiful.
Sometimes there's just not enough rocks.
Sometimes it's just not enough
Jenny.
rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, man. I get it.
I mean, I think Forrest encapsulates what unconditional love is, and I just that's him. That's who he is. He's pure.
Yep.
He's pure.
I like that. I like that analogy. Yes.
Go for it.
So my number 3 now, right?
Yeah,
3. Fuck, I think I'm gonna have to make one of these my honorable mentions, and I don't want to. So I'm gonna
picking
go
them
with. So this is a movie that also came out not too long ago. It's called About Time.
Oh, that's a
Have
good
you
one.
seen that one?
I have seen it. Yes.
I really enjoyed it. I know Bill Nighy comes out in it, and
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams, who I love, and what's his name? He was
He's
one of the.
go down, Noah. This is a guy I can't remember his name all the time.
He was
Gleason,
There you
Domhnall
go.
Gleason.
He was in Star Wars. He was the.
Yeah,
General
he was in
Hux.
Ex Machina as well. He was in the
Yes,
character,
he
yeah.
also was in that. Yeah, it's I
Margot
really
Robbie.
enjoyed the concept. What?
Margot Robbie. She Charlotte. Yeah. Oh, she plays the one of the girls that comes in that he's really interested in and tries to get with. You
Wow,
don't remember that? You don't remember
Do
that?
not remember. I mean, I remember that
don't
there
remember this
was.
movie?
Yeah, I remember that scene. I don't remember it being Margot Robbie, but
Yeah, this is before Wolf of Wall
she
Street,
was
I believe.
Margot Robbie. Oh,
Anyways,
there you go. But yeah, no,
good-
this movie. I like the concept because it has to do with time travel. Everybody, surprise! This is a sci-fi romantic movie. If you're still watching this episode and you're wondering, I want to watch something with my partner on Valentine's Day, but I also kind of want to watch something sci-fi in the sense where my wife doesn't know that it's sci-fi. This is the movie. So he has this ability. Apparently, all the males in this family line have the ability to go into a closet, really focus, really hard, and they're able to go back to a certain
moment
point
in time, yeah.
And he's using it to his advantage. But then, of course, there's repercussions, and he learns whether or not this is worth it. And the way the movie ends, which ultimately, without spoiling it, is basically fucking don't worry about the tomorrow. Don't worry about the yesterday. Focus on the now. Live, enjoy what you're happening right now. That fucking message at the end of the day was like, I like that. This person
And
has
it's
this
actually
ability.
it's a tearjerker.
It is.
It
is.
But it's a happy tearjerker. Is what I
Yeah.
would say. I think all of our movies have been these sort of heartbreak movies.
Not mine, man. Fucking maybe yours.
Oh yeah, Wedding Singer. Yeah, this.
Yeah,
You're right.
Wedding Singer ends fucking happy. 500 Days of Summer, he ends
That
up
one.
finding autumn.
Yeah, I guess.
There's 500 Days of Autumn, so
Yeah.
which we're still waiting for, by the way. Get on it.
Yeah,
That's,
I actually really like this movie. I had some issues with the time travel stuff, but you kind of
just
get over it because it's
exactly.
so
It's
kind of
time
like
travel.
it hits you in the cockles, the cockles of your heart.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways,
yours,
all right.
You're number 2 now.
My
Shit.
number 2. Okay, my number 2 is the only movie in my list that is a cheesy love story.
Oh shit.
With all the cheese, and all your
Oh,
cheese you can
shit.
think of.
Arturo wishes he was here right
It's
now.
called The Notebook. I don't give a shit. I'm not embarrassed to say this. I love this fucking movie.
Yeah?
I'm not embarrassed. I don't care.
That's
Rachel
fine, man.
McAdams, Ryan Gosling.
Rachel McAdams. Yeah, I can see that.
This movie, when I first saw it, so it had it before I saw it. It had that reputation like, oh, it's like a really cheesy love story, blah blah blah. My wife, who was was my girlfriend at the time, wanted to see it, and she loves these sort of romantic movies and everything like that. And I was like,
2004.
I don't want to see this. Like, it's gonna be cheesy and everything like that. And it fucking got me, man. I cried. I was like, oh God, like just be together. Come on, you can do it. And it's fucking sad, man. I don't care.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
I've never seen The
Oh, dude.
I've written in a notebook many times before,
You're just
but
like,
I've never seen the notebook. But I
yeah, it's a
think I know enough.
true love story about.
wait, this really happened?
No.
Oh,
what I mean
when
by
you
it,
said it was a true love story, I assumed you meant it was a love story that was true.
A pure love story in the sense that it's
Got
the
it.
whole movie is about the relationship. I think most of my movies in my list have not really been about like the movie itself is not
No,
so
dude.
purely about the relationship,
Yeah.
except When Harry Met Sally is, I guess. But yeah, dude, it's
It was
just
about the relationship. Oh shit, there was a war in this movie?
so the movie is about these two characters, right? Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams characters, and they meet early on, and they fall in love, and something happens which separates them,
He grows a beard.
and then the whole movie is about them, trying to find themselves again.
That makes and look, in the poster he shaved his beard and they're together.
And I'm telling you,
That's
it's
what it
very well
was.
acted, and the ending is heartbreaking, but in a good way. Yeah, dude, I love this
All
movie,
right.
man. Yeah, I'm not ashamed. I don't care. I'll stand for Notebook. That's what the kids say nowadays, right?
Yeah.
They stand.
Hashtag.
Stand on business.
Hashtag stand for notebook.
Stand on what?
On business.
Stand on business. Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
So-
whatever Noel said.
You guys are too cool for me. So number 2 for me. Shit, I only have the ability to pick 2 more movies from this list. So I'm gonna go with a movie that I also surprised me, and it stars one of the stars from this movie. It's Crazy Stupid Love with
What? Really? Ryan Gosling.
and Steve Carell and
Emma Stone is in this
Emma
too.
Stone. I really enjoyed this movie. I do acknowledge that the concept of like, oh, there's this cool slick guy at a bar who charges lame, 40-year-olds to be cool and teach them how to dress. It was like Hitch.
That happens. That's like a real thing.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah, there are people who do that for a living.
I should look them up and get their number, man. I can use their help.
No, you look fantastic. Look at you. Look at this
Aw.
hair. My God.
Oh, fuck.
You're goddamn sexy. You're goddamn sexy up until you take off
Maybelline.
your clothes.
I
Anything you
enjoyed
wanna
it.
say about
I
it?
liked, look, ultimately at the end, I liked how it came together because I will say I was not expecting that. Spoilers, the fact that Ryan Gosling's character finally met a girl that didn't succumb to his ways of seduction.
That
and
he
the
fell in love with because he
fell
never
in love with
fallen in
because, he was so used to just going to a bar and playing
Picking
the
up the next
role and
girl.
picking
Yeah.
up the next girl, and now he meets this girl who's seen past that, and it just he ends up spending more time with her, and it ends up being Steve Carell's character's daughter, and how that whole scene comes up at the end. I feel like it really bumped it up from a movie that I would have just disregarded as like, yeah, it was fine, to a movie where it stood out to me. Where like, yep, I really enjoyed this movie. I like that twist. I like how it ended. I like that. I just liked everything about this movie.
Yeah, I think it's a really good. And Ryan
it's got
Gosling
Kevin
is
Bacon in
a
it.
fucking hunk, man. God damn it.
Yeah, no, and it's
Maybe
got
that's why I
Kevin
really
Bacon
like
in
The
it.
Notebook is because of Ryan Gosling. All right,
Yeah,
my
you're
number
probably
one.
right.
And
Number
when
one.
Uble suggested this episode, I knew right away what was going to be my number one. I didn't have to look that one up. It's Eternal
Everybody.
Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I was so off.
Man,
What?
your list sucks, dude.
No, it doesn't.
No,
it's
that's not a bad
fantastic.
list.
Sucks.
You never even seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless
That's
Mind.
true.
There
Yeah,
you go. Have
exactly.
you seen any of the movies that I listed?
Some.
Which one?
Forrest Gump.
That's it. And it's a true
Any
love
of
story.
mine? Have you seen any of mine? Probably not.
I've seen Forrest Gump and Notebook.
There you go. And Notebook, it's that does that touch your heart, didn't it?
I got a better top 5.
I want to hear your
Let's hear
fucking
it.
top five.
Later.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah. When it comes to love stories, this is the one that I always go to. It's one of my
Yeah.
favorite movies of all time. If
Yeah.
you saw the my top 10 of the 2000s, it was
was
my
this
number one movie.
Yep.
And it's my number one love story, man. I just think it captures everything about a relationship, from the novelty of it, when you first meet someone and how like happy you are and everything is new and you're like, oh, this is so great, relationship's
Yeah.
great. So,
And then it
and to the point where, you get used to the person and how you start to dislike these things that maybe you liked before, and then go on into the later where you just fucking hate that person.
Yeah.
But then, it also even has that whole part of like, yeah, it didn't work this time, but fuck it. Let's just give it one more try.
Almost like you forget everything.
We're just gonna keep
that
going.
happened the first time. You force yourself to forget
yeah.
the first round, and you're like, maybe things will be different this time.
And in the movie they literally forget, but in real life
Yeah.
we have these fights with our significant others where we fucking hate them and we've
I
said
don't.
maybe the worst thing possible. But then
maybe if you're watching this, obviously this is just Sam talking. Obviously, that's never us.
But then, you come to a point where you like, wait a minute, I do love this person, and you know what? Let's fucking keep going.
Yeah.
And we might fuck up again and again and again and again, but we're just gonna keep going. And that's sometimes what love is. The love is that part of like you
That
fuck it up,
commitment.
and you just. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going because I want you and only you, and fuck it. Even though I
Yeah.
know tomorrow we might have another fight, and I never, and even I don't want to forget it, And that's what he ends up realizing as he's
Yeah.
going through, these memories. It's like, wait, I want to keep this one. I want to keep this one. Like I want to call it off. And like I did love her. I did. I mean, and when he wants to have the operation or whatever, the procedure is because at that point, he's had that fight, he's had that heartbreak. But once he gets through those memories, he realizes, no, wait, I do love her and I don't want to forget her and I do want to be with her and all these things. So beautiful movie. And that
was beautiful.
Thank you, Noah.
That was very beautiful, man. And I don't know if I can fucking top it now because this was my number fucking one pick as well. So
really?
For different reasons, I just liked how they
How come
visualized.
you don't give him shit?
No, hear him out.
Yeah, I wasn't like going that deep as you are. Like, damn, that was deep, man. That was awesome. Honestly, like it made me view this movie as like, whoa, shit, different people experience it differently. I liked it more because of that concept of like, what if there existed that possibility of going to a lab or a doctor's office and being like, I would like to forget some things. How much? And does my insurance cover it? That's what kind of started this one for me. And the added, like, now it's a relationship. It's a not just is it a relationship, but it's a relationship that somehow finds itself again after the first procedure. And it does it in a way to where you're confused when you're watching the movie because you're like, wait. What the fuck is this person doing talking to this person? Oh, shit, I'm realizing now this is...
You got to watch this movie, Noel.
Yeah, it's that. I liked it because of that. I liked it because of the mindfuck part of it. And then also the visualization. There are parts where they're like in the process or they're dreaming or whatever the fuck it is they're doing, but they're like, they're young and they're under a giant table and shit's falling from the sky. And like, so it does subtle things like that to just kind of make you like more like, oh shit, this would be fucking wild. The whole, more philosophical approach that my colleague here has taken is not for everybody. It's all fine if you watch this movie and you don't take that away from it. You just see it as like, oh, cool. I wonder if I was able to forget my dumbass fucking husband. How cool that would be. And what would happen if I ran into my dumbass husband after I, chose to forget his memories. That's probably what did it for me. So that's why it's my number one.
What do you think of the significance? Did you ever think about the significance at the end? You know how they replay them over and over again, chasing each other on the beach? Why do you think that they're showing that?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't even remember that.
You don't remember that?
It's kind of been a minute since I remember watching this movie, but that's why I know it's my number one is because it still stood out as like immediately when the topic came up the ending, 3 minutes ago.
The ending suggests that they just keep doing this over and over again.
Dance.
Like they just keep doing it over and over again. They just can't.
Oh, that makes sense.
They
because it's eternal.
They
it's
go
like
through
eternal sunshine.
Yeah, they go through the whole process all again, and they hate each other, and then they forget each other, and then they come back to each other, and then they go over it over again, over and over. That's kind of like what the.
Yeah, I can.
That's why I'm
that,
saying
man.
like that's kind of what relationships are.
Yeah, exactly. No, but you're not wrong. Is because. That's exactly
long-term relationships.
No, that's exactly what relationships are. Is the constant growth and the constant like, yeah, we're gonna fucking get on each other's nerves. We're gonna disagree on things, but the important part is how we get past that. And it gets to the point where other people are like, that's tedious. Oh fuck, that sounds repetitive. That shit sounds horrible. But it's not.
For some people, it's kind of a sad ending.
Man.
And what's going on.
Way.
But for me, it was just like yes. It captures it. Like that's truth.
Yeah.
The truth about love. Anyways, I hope that we have, brighten your day.
Mentions.
Oh yeah.
I have one honorable mention, which is Yesterday. Have you seen this movie?
I have seen that movie.
I liked it, man.
Really?
I liked it.
Is that a love story?
Yeah.
Is that the one where like the Beatles get forgotten?
Yeah, but for this one person, the Beatles get forgotten. And
the whole world forgets about the Beatles except for that one guy who still remembers. Yeah,
producer. I guess I just like the concept of this shit. I was like, fuck, that would be crazy. What if I did when they woke up? Would I be able to replay the Beatles music just based on memory like this guy has? Probably not. But I can come up with some other crazy music. But yeah, no, I think this was an honorable mention because it's fucking like you said about these other movies. It's not something that has been done before. What other movie can you tell me?
I want to give an honorable mention. Marriage Story, wonderful movie.
Yes, that's
wonderful
a
movie
feel-good
for you to watch with your loved one.
Walk away feeling warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, you don't have to look that one up, Noah.
Yeah, I know.
It's a movie about divorce, so
angry
wonderful.
divorce, not the happy.
Wonderful
kind of
Valentine's Day movie.
Yeah,
definitely suggest it.
Listen, if you are trying to please your husband or wife, don't watch our movies that we've suggested. Clearly, they're gonna look at you like, "What the fuck are you? Why would you choose this movie?" What? So, but if you're
tell us in the comments, your favorite love stories in film, and
tell us what we missed.
Yeah, I'm sure we missed a lot because we came up with these lists 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
do you have any, Noah?
No, I don't really have a top whatever 5.
Well, some that come to mind.
I think like the one that does come to mind is 51st Dates.
I was about to fucking say that, Noel.
Dude.
That's wild,
That
man.
movie is not good.
Adam Sandler.
Bro.
Drew Barrymore.
Wedding-
It's the reunion of the Wedding Singer cast.
Yeah.
But
It's
she forgets.
making someone fall in love with you every
and
day.
Samwise is in this movie.
Yeah.
Samwise.
Yes, I know. He's a...
Yeah.
He's
I'm
badass.
disappointed Brokeback Mountain wasn't in your list.
I was going to.
I'm disappointed.
I was going to choose
That
it.
is quite the love story. Yeah.
Yes, it really is, man.
Shame.
It's,
You're right. That's
it was
such
fighting up there
homophobes.
with it. Listen, I don't know why I can't quit that movie, but I chose to not include it in my honorable mentions for obvious purposes. But
All
yeah,
right.
man, I can look. Other movies I'm sure we've missed.
We've missed a lot. I'm sure. Well, we'll do this again next year with Arturo. Hopefully,
Arturo,
he doesn't have a
man.
toothache in a year from now.
Yeah, and he will give us the true perspective on what a rom-com movie is.
All right, brothers and sisters. Please like and subscribe and comment about your favorite love story.
We love you all.
And as always, have a pink night.
Pink night. Go Niners!